So, Roblox, Diddler, Discord mod, Zenova. Roblox, Diddler, Discord mod, Zenova. Knows that he can't go mano a mano with the best VR boxer in the world. Okay. Discord mod, Zenova, whose voice is 47 octaves higher when he's actually in a Discord call. When he's actually in a Discord call, Discord Diddler's Zenova, Roblox Diddler Zenova's voice is 47 octaves higher. And he's afraid to spar me. And I'm one of the people he directly demonizes. Why is it if who Zenova chooses to demonize, if who Zenova chooses to demonize with his content isn't biased, it's not focused, it's biased. And if his content towards me isn't biased, why is it that Discord Diddler Zenova has such a fixation on me? Why is it that he has such a fixation on me? Why am I more important to Discord Diddler Zenova than Adam whatever and Patriot Front? Why am I more important to Discord Diddler Zenova than actual organizations that protested on the streets and this and that? Why am I more important to Zenova than organizations that have committed crimes like Adam Waffen or whatever, Adam whatever? Why am I more important to Zenova than Adam whatever if what he makes content about isn't biased? He seems more keen to devote time and energy to me than he does battling the actual things that he's demonizing. It just seems very disingenuous. It all seems very disingenuous. The things that are coming from Roblox Diddler Zenova all seem very, very disingenuous. So I need to know. Okay, here we go. So, Discord Diddler Zenova. Discord Diddler Roblox mod Zenova is doing all that lying and typing instead of standing up for what he supposedly believes in and sparring, because all he cares about is your approval and views. Okay, all he's doing is being a textbook smear merchant. He's just being a textbook smear merchant. He's literally rubbing his grubby hands together and being a textbook smear merchant to try to get views and attention because he's a Discord mod and a Roblox diddler, and he deeply, deeply cares what you think, and he's mad that I don't bow and curtail to you more than anything. On top of the fact that I'm the best VR boxer in the world, and I slam my wiener into the women of whatever demographic his mom is, he's also mad that I'm the best VR boxer in the world, and that he thinks he's emblematic of what a man should be or what a man is. Like, Zenova thinks he's emblematic. He thinks he's the archetype of masculinity. He thinks he's what men should be when he's afraid to spar me, and I'm supposedly the opposite of everything he stands for. I'm supposedly the opposite of everything he stands for and believes in, and I am daring him to come spar me on stream. I'm daring him to spar me in front of all my detractors, in front of all my haters. I'm daring him to come shut me up in front of everyone that's been making fun of me for years, and he won't do it. because he's not the archetype of what a man is. He's not the archetype of masculinity. He's not someone that deserves approval. He's a lying fucking smear merchant that's appealing to literal fucking demons and diddlers, okay? And that's why he's never gonna spar me, because he's sitting there rubbing his grubby hands together like a fucking pussy instead of sparring me. And I'm the best VR boxer in the world because I am the archetype of masculinity. He's the archetype of an effeminate fucking pussy. That's what he is. He's a lying fucking smear merchant rubbing his fucking grubby hands together because he's mad that I slammed my wiener in whatever demographic his whore mom is. That's why he claims I beat women. Grubby hand rubbing together ass fucking smear merchant. You think you're the archetype of masculinity and you won't fucking stand for what you believe in when someone that's supposedly the opposite of everything you believe in and stand for is telling you he'll do it in front of an audience, in front of my audience, in front of your audience, in front of everyone that hates me. I'll fucking spar you in real time. It'll be a fucking live stream. It'll be a goddamn live stream of us sparring and boxing. All right? Everyone that hates me can witness it. Everyone that loves you can witness it for free. Okay, I'm supposedly the opposite of everything you people believe in, and you can't present one person to spar me. I have documented the most pathetic instance of humans failing to stand for what they believe in world history. Okay, this channel is a documentation that in the 2020s, North American men were so pathetic that not one of them, who all of them claim I'm the opposite of everything they stand for and believe in, not one of them will show up to Lee County to spar me on stream. This is the most pathetic instance of humans failing to stand for what they believe in world history. And you supposedly represent democracy. You supposedly represent equality and democracy, and you can't present one person to stand up for that. And I'm supposedly the opposite of everything you believe in. Fucking pathetic. I'm just saying, this will stand the test of time as the most pathetic shit that humanity has ever seen. Okay? You're gonna be remembered as the most pathetic motherfuckers that humanity has ever seen. Okay? Because I supposedly represent everything you disavow, everything you stand against, everything you hate. Okay, I'm everything you hate and stand against. You use my skin color as an insult, Zenova. You use the color of my skin as an insult. But I'm saying I'll spar you in front of your audience and mine on a live stream, okay? I'll spar you in front of your audience and mine on a live stream in Lee County, Florida, and you won't do it because you're a lying, grubby-handed, rubbing your grubby hands together smear merchant that stands for absolutely fucking nothing. You stand for absolutely fucking nothing, Zenova. You're a Discord moderator. You're a Roblox diddler. You're gonna make a Roblox lore video one day in between demonizing my skin color and using my skin color as an insult. And I'm saying I'll spar you on stream. You claim I beat women. You claim I abuse women and children. You claim I abuse women and children. That's your claim. I supposedly abuse women and children, according to you. And I'm saying I'll spar you on a live stream in front of your audience and mine. And you lack the masculinity to do that. Okay? You lack the you made like an hour or two worth of content demonizing pale North American men specifically. Okay, you've made like an hour or two of content calling people that live in the United States that happen to be nationalist and pale like Nazis and demonizing them for saying that like the border should be closed or something like that. Okay, so you're saying that people that live in the United States that happen to be pale, that advocate for nationalist interest for the United States of America are literal demons and Nazis and the most evil people in human history. And one of them that you've like been spurging over for over a month now. You've been spurging out about me for over a month now, and you claim I abuse women and children. Okay, you lack such moral fiber and you lack the spine to spar on stream someone that you claim abuses women and children. You claim I abuse women and children. You claim I'm a literal demon that stands against everything you believe in. And I'm saying I'll spar you on stream. And you lack the wherewithal. You lack the courage. You lack the fortitude. And you lack the masculinity to stand up for what you believe in and spar someone that you claim is a literal fucking demon on stream. You claim I'm a literal fucking demon that abuses women and children and fucking steals. You claim I steal from fucking, like, you claim I committed larceny. I mean, I did commit grand theft. Okay, technically, on paper, I committed grand theft, but in reality, that wasn't my counterfeit money. If you want to get into the technicalities of it, that wasn't my counterfeit money. I didn't profit the most from that, and I don't even think they prosecuted the people who actually profited the most from that, which is why I think it's hilarious that you keep bringing up my criminal record at all, because, like, I was a patsy. I was basically a patsy that, like, profited minorly from that money being cashed, and I took the entire charge, okay? Like, I took the entirety of the charges for other people's fake money that got cashed using me as a patsy. So, like, whatever. But you don't care about justice. You've proven that you don't care about justice. You don't care about the facts of anything you're speaking about, to the point that, like, you're acting like I'm a fucking bank robber or something, or like I'm some highly dangerous person that's a threat to humanity. You claim I'm a literal demon, like, fucking... You claim I abuse women and children, and you claim I'm literally akin to a fucking Nazi, when I don't think you understand what Nazis actually were. That's like saying that I'm like in fucking SEAL Team 6 or something. Like, that's like saying that I'm like a fucking Green Beret. Okay, that's like saying that I'm a fucking NASA astronaut. So, like, I don't know if you actually want to be calling me that, but like, fucking, anyway, you're not the brightest bulb that I've ever seen, I'll say that, and you literally stand for nothing. You're like a grubby-handed, hand-rubbing together smear merchant. So, did we learn that Zenova is a literal clown that stands for nothing yet? Because, like, he just can't shut up. He just can't shut up. This guy's trying to be a professional YouTuber, and he's like, his ego got so caught up in the mixture and his Discord voice chat. Like, his Discord voice chat got in his ears so badly, and his ego got in his way so badly that he's literally trying to compare me to fucking Patriot Front and Adam Waffen. This guy thinks I'm a fucking threat to the United States, dude. This guy thinks like this guy thinks I work for like fucking China's equivalent of like special forces. Like this dude thinks I'm in like the Chinese special forces or some shit like that. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, this guy thinks I'm giving the cartel a run for its money or some shit, dude. Like, this guy this guy thinks I'm fucking up to something. I don't know what the fuck his deal is. This guy thinks I deserve a lot of eyes on me or something. I don't know what the fuck his deal is. This guy thinks I'm like planning something big or something. I don't know what the fuck his deal is. Like, this dude's comparing me to like the worst people on planet Earth. This guy this guy thinks I'm a threat to fucking daycares and shit. Like, this guy thinks I don't care if my enemies use fucking children as human shields or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck. This guy's calling me fucking like Satan himself or some shit. Like, so man, what is today? What even? Ooh, it's Thursday. Ooh, it's Thursday. Ha cha 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 cha. It's Thursday. Fuck it. It's fucking Thursday. I might be able to work on Saturday again. So you guys aren't gonna like this, but you guys aren't gonna like this, but I'm gonna be able to do longer VR boxing streams eventually. Eventually, I'm going to be able to do longer VR boxing streams, and that's going to be a bad time for you guys. That's going to be a bad time for you guys that don't want me to continue to have the high score, even though I have the high score because I'm the best in the world at VR boxing. I box in the VR sphere at a pace that no one can keep up with, and I'm going to be able to do longer VR boxing streams eventually, and that's going to make it suck more for all of you guys. And you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it, but it's going to happen. It is going to happen, and you're not going to like it. So Zenova is a Discord diddler, and he is a grubby-handed, hand-rubbing together smear merchant that is mad that I am the best VR boxer in the world. He's mad that I slammed my wiener into women that are the same demographic as his mom, and he's mad that he claims that I literally abuse women and children, and he acts like I'm akin to like the Italian mafia. He acts like I'm fucking like Murder Incorporated or some shit like that. Like he acts like I'm giving fucking Adam whatever a run for its money, because he desperately wants attention, and because he wants to be taken seriously as like someone that is he wants to be the next Hassan Piker, okay? He wants to be the next Hassan Piker. Zenova wants to be the next Hassan Piker. He wants to be the next Senki Uger, okay? He wants to be an authority he wants to be the guy holding the bullhorn that is stating, he wants to be the mouthpiece for the demonization of pale North Americans, because he's mad that his dad is pale or something like that, because he hates his pale dad, just like Hassan Piker hates that Turkey is geographically located in Europe. Like, Hassan Piker hates so badly that Turkey is geographically located in Europe, because like because there's people that argue that Turkish people are pale. Like, there's people that argue that Turkish people are white. And Hassan Piker hates that, because Hassan Piker has made his... He gets validation and attention for demonizing pale people. He gets validation, money, and attention, and this idea that he's a thought leader, from spouting revisionist history, from spouting Islamic centric ideas and interpretations of history. He gets money and attention and validation for telling Afghanistani refugees that live in Michigan that it's my fault that they're Afghanistani and that they live in Michigan. Like, that's what Hassan Piker gets validation from, and Zenova wants that to be what he does for a living. But the fact that he spouted lies from people, that lies attached to a dox, the fact that he doxed me and spouted lies alongside it, and that he continues to spout lies about me, and that he threatened my life over 2 YouTube comments, and that he teamed up with the people who swatted me because he threatened my life over 2 YouTube comments on his Patriot Front video, pointing out that he's racist and that he hates pale North Americans. Like, that's forever going to be a scar on his online reputation, okay? People are forever going to be able to look at that, and the more attention he gives me, the bigger that scar on his reputation and his credibility is going to be. So you're not doing yourself any favors, and you're coming off as a coward on top of it. You're coming off as a coward that's afraid of the people you demonized for the right reasons. I mean, in my opinion, I would be afraid if I was falsely demonizing people. Every time I say something about a demographic, it's straight facts. All right? I'm willing to fall on the sword when I say things about any demographic that I'm talking about. It's straight facts, and I'm willing to fall on a sword because I'm spitting straight facts. You're not spitting straight facts, Zenova. In your video about me, you're admitting that you're lying to me and your audience. Okay? And you're admitting that you think it's funny to lie to me and your audience. So, like, you're not going to have a good time being Hassan Piker, and I'm your first warning. I'm your first warning and reality check that you're heading down a path that you don't want to be heading down. So, like, I'm not even sure if he realizes it. He might be too regarded to realize it. Zenova might be a little too regarded to realize it because he's a bit too lost in the sauce, as the saying from my generation went. Zenova might be a little too lost in the sauce, and he might not realize that when you're trying to have a reputation and credibility, when you do things that are obviously just disingenuous and self-admittedly disingenuous, and you admit in your own content that you're smearing someone because they wounded your ego and because you threatened to murder them over 2 YouTube comments on your Patriot Front video where you were trying to become the next Hassan Piker so you can demonize pale North Americans for a living, that every time you do something that is self-admittedly disingenuous and filled with lies, and like the comments are filled with me saying that you got the information you're reciting from people who swatted me, which was an attempt to get the police to mag dump me, because they're mad that I dunked on them on Discord, and like they're the only people commenting on your video and giving you updates and kudos. Like, people are going to catch on eventually that you have no credibility, that you have no integrity, and that you're a grubby-handed, hand-rubbing together smear merchant coward that's like terrified of the demographic you're demonizing, because maybe trying to be the next Hassan Piker isn't the good thing to do. You know, maybe trying to be the next Hassan Piker isn't a safe career path. Just saying. Maybe you should rethink your career path for your own safety, Zenova. I don't know if these people realize how long it takes to brake. Well, they just don't know what a safe following distance is, really. I don't know. I don't know how I became a better driver than all of Florida. Well, I do know. It's because I got paid. It's because I got paid to drive several trucks over the last year. But regardless, like, driving a pickup truck, being paid to drive a pickup truck with an AI camera watching you for a year should not make me a better driver than the entirety of Florida, but it has. Like, people in the more populated parts of Florida think they're a better driver than people from the more rural parts of Florida. Well, people are just generally racist in general. Like, people like Haitian people in Florida. I noticed this when I worked at Southeastern Traffic Supply, which coddles Haitian people. But Southeastern Traffic Supply had a large amount of regarded Haitian people working for them, and they were racist, and they thought that white people were bad at driving when white people had the highest Samsara driving scores in the whole operation. Pale North Americans had the highest Samsara driving score in the whole operation, so we were literally the best drivers in the whole operation, on top of like having the highest positions in the whole operation, despite being the smallest numerically. We were the smallest demographic in the operation, and the Haitians were the largest demographic in the whole operation, and the Haitians had the worst driving score in the whole operation, and the pale North Americans had the highest driving score in the whole operation. And the Haitians thought that the pale North Americans were the ones that couldn't drive. The Haitians thought they were better. The Haitians swore they were better than the pale North Americans. And they got coddled. They got coddled by the pale North Americans that were in charge. Like, they accused, the pale North Americans accused other pale North Americans of being racist, even though the Haitians were the ones that were being racist and aggressive to the pale North Americans, and they were the ones making racist remarks like the pale North Americans can't drive, even though the pale North Americans have the best driving score. It's just so ignorant. It's just so ignorant. Everything. It was just so ignorant, dude.
assistant has connected to your phone and is reminding you that 911 assist is set to off.
You know, I'm gonna say it. They set millennials up for failure when they made Timmy Turner's shirt pink and had him voiced by a woman. That was what destroyed masculinity in the United States, and that's what led to people like Zenova thinking they're the archetype of masculinity. That's what led. I'm literally what peak male performance looks like, and people like Zenova think they're hot shit because they have Discord members and videos of them demonizing pale North Americans with 6,000 views. This country is just literally disgusting and full of sick people. This country is full of sick, grubby-handed smear merchants. This country is a laughingstock. The United States of America is a laughingstock, and it's full of grubby-handed smear merchants like Zenova and Tucker Carlson and Pierce Morgan. Just fucking liars. Just grubby-handed smear merchant, candy-ass liars that are afraid of Spar at someone.